YouTube, how y'all doing today? Today we're taking a look at this Feyachi V90 red dot sight. This is a 25mm objective lens sight. It's rated for 800 G's of shock. It's got auto on, auto off. The battery life setting at the highest setting is 1200 hours. Usually they rate them at a lower setting. But of course with the auto on and auto off, depending on how you're using it, you might not need to change your battery for 10 years. You know, if it's a truck gun and it's rattling around all day, every day, once a year. But if you put this in your closet and it just sits there, his battery will probably last 10 years because it's auto on, auto off. Rated for 800 G's of shock rating, 1.5 MOA click adjustments. It's got fully protected turret caps. You don't need to remove the cap to adjust it, but they're fully protected so they can't get damaged by banging them into anything. And this is the kit that comes with the 1.5-5x magnifier. Okay, now this magnifier, if you look at it, it has screws. It allows you to adjust the red dot of the optic directly into the center of the magnifier window. This dot weighs about 5 ounces. Let me grab the specifications chart here and I'll put it up on the screen so you can see it. Housing is a 60-61 aluminum, which is fine for most type of uses. IPX7 rating for waterproofing is fine for most uses. You're not going to want to low crawl through a swamp after you halo jump, onto your objective. But for hunting, for home defense, for target range shooting, all the normal things that normal citizens do, this is perfectly fine. These specifications will be just fine for you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to zero this using my CV Life laser bore sighter 223. I use this all the time. This thing is great. Highly recommend that. And we have this mounted to our 16-inch. This is a Bear Creek Arsenal upper. It's the 608N. It's a 4150 cold hammer forged chrome moly barrel, melanited with a mid-length gas system. And this is I've been using this thing for months and months, and it's been very reliable for me. Today we're going to be using a CMMG Bravo 22 kit in it. I love this kit because it allows you to shoot for pennies on the dollar, but still using your main platform, getting used to the weight, the balance, the controls, the manual of arms and everything. But instead of spending 50 cents a shot, you're spending 7 cents a shot. So very handy. I love this device. It's awesome. And we have our Jag Composites carbon fiber handguard up front. We're wrapped up. It's winter time out here, so we're going for a little bit of camouflage mode. But yeah, this is what we'll be shooting. Now, if you look down here, this is our 30-yard pistol range. We'll be shooting at those targets there. We have steel targets. We have left to right an 8-inch clanger, a hanging bowling pin, a 8x12 A-zone silhouette, and then we have a 6-inch clanger. And then if you look down here across my lake, there's a 12x20 mini IDPA silhouette target down there, steel. And we'll be I'll pop a few rounds on that too, just to show you how quick and easily this thing can be put on a target and how fast you can engage multiple targets. We'll get up close and do like a close range CQB type of drill, just to show how fast the setup is. But it is a really fast setup. And then at the 100-yard target, I don't really need it, but I'll pop on the magnifier and we'll use that to engage the 100-yard target with some offhand shooting. Now, as far as the magnifier, this mount is reversible. I have it set up for a left-hander, but you can also flip the mount and re-secure it, and then it'll be good for a right-hander. But we have one button right here. You just press this button, and then the whole magnifier flips out of the way. Okay, then when you want to put it up, you push the button, flip it into place. Okay, now because you have to push the button to move it, it locks into each position. Okay, so you don't got to worry about it flopping around on you. And it's a very secure mount. There's like no play at all. It's a very, very nice mount. For the price, this entire setup is very nice. It's a very streamlined looking red dot. Comes with the riser mount. I think when you buy the combo with the magnifier, it only comes with the high. But if you buy the red dot separate, I think it comes with both. Okay, so, but it's a really nice mount. 2 bolts to secure it, and then you get the big giant thumb screw for the magnifier. And this is really nice. You got your thumb wheel right here. for adjusting your magnification. And that's nice and easy to manipulate. And if you can actually leave this flipped up on 1.5 and still shoot quickly at close range, and then just crank the wheel as necessary. Or alternatively, you can flip it to the side, leave it cranked up to 5, and then just pop it back up when you want magnification. So this setup gives you options that you would not normally have with most types of magnifiers, okay? So we're going to get this thing on target here and do some shooting with it. Stand by. And for today's testing, we're going to be using Remington Golden Bullet. I shoot tons of this stuff. I probably shoot 15,000 rounds a year of this stuff. So like I was saying, you know, the CMMG Bravo kit allows you to do a whole lot of shooting with your primary AR or any AR. This is not my primary, this is one of many. But it allows you to maintain your muscle memory for the system while still shooting 22. And it's a great survival item too, because you throw the CMMG bolt and a mag in your pack in a disaster, and you can swap back and forth to 22 if you need to do some small game hunting or you want to be really quiet, etc. so forth. All right, stand by. Okay, folks, now we're going to engage that 12x20 target down there at 100 yards. I'll circle it on the screen for you so you can see it. We're going to hit it up with the magnifier, show you how easy it is. Three hits in about a second. Okay, and as you just saw, that was 3 hits in right about a second. No problem. Let's do some short range shooting now. I'm over here at about 25 yards. We're going to flip down our magnifier and use the red dot and do some left to right shooting on these targets. Oops, better get a little bit of brightness here. We're aiming right into the sun. Okay, you can see no problem at all transferring back and forth left to right. Let's get closer and do a CQB type drill with however many rounds we got left in here. Okay, folks, so we're right here at about 10 yards. We're going to go left to right, double tap each target, left to right, so we're out of rounds. I guess I got probably a dozen rounds in here or something. And you can see how quick that is. I pulled the last shot about a half an inch, but against a man-sized target, every single one of them would have hit the A-zone. So very, very, very fast. Okay, folks, so you got to see how quick and easy this sucker is to use, how easily you can flip this up and down. I mentioned that it's reversible, left or right-handed. I showed you right here how easy it is to adjust. There's only 2 controls. Your turrets are flush mount, so you don't got to worry about them breaking off. Got your big battery compartment right here. This is a very nice, what I would call entry-level home defense grade red dot. It's not a piece of junk. It's very high value. You know, for average user in America, this is going to be what all you'll ever need. Okay, most people buy their gun, they put it in the closet, they use it, you know, once or twice a year. You know, if you're out there running and gunning every day, shooting competition, you know, you're an Navy SEAL, obviously you're going to go for something a bit more expensive. But for Joe average homeowner, you know, this is perfectly fine. For a guy who whitetail hunts once or twice a year, this is perfectly fine. This is, you know, 800 Gs is more than enough for 223. You know, I wouldn't go putting it on a 300 Win Mag, but it should be fine even on a 308. Or, you know, a shotgun's probably the upper limit of what you would want to put this on. But for an AR carbine, way plenty tough enough for that, okay? And the price is fantastic. And the magnifier's got nice clear glass. It's very easy to use. It's easy to adjust so that your dot is perfectly centered. This is a really good setup. And for the money, there is literally just no way you can go wrong for this, you know, as long as you have reasonable expectations for what you're going to use it for. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Free My Me out.